Three selection is Follow is the beginning, not the end by Chris R. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go in second match. So let's introduce this work in 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another one. First off, just want to say thank you guys for 200 subs. Big milestone for me. Appreciate you all.
Yeah.
But hopping right into the
Welcome.
video, want to go over why failure is actually a good thing and a positive. So,
Wow, really?
bit of a tougher day for me today, and I
Yeah.
was getting a little bit down on myself and
Wow, really?
kind of just feeling defeated, kind of feeling at kind of like my breaking point, kind of my end. And
Wow, really?
within all of that, I kind of came to a moment of realization,
Yeah.
like every time I've hit a moment like this where it's felt like this is a massive failure, this is the end point, this is whatever it is, it's always led to
Yeah.
the best wins. It's always led to the best success, and that's because that capitulation, that need for change, that breaking point of okay, this is not going to just do anymore. I need to make a change now. It was always what's pushed me to say,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm going to actually make a change. It's not really good, but it's good enough, so it kind of goes by, and then you kind of just leave it as it is. It's okay, this is a big failure, this is a big, whatever you want to call it. So now I have to make a change. I'm not going to deal with this anymore, so I'm going to make a change. So it's always led to something better. It's always led to something much more than I probably would have had without the failure. So when you're in that moment, I know it can be hard. You just feel like everything's kind of coming to an end. You know, it's the end of the world. This happened, so you're done. You're over with whatever it is. But if you just take a second to say, okay, well, I'm sure you failed before in your life, and when that happened, if you didn't quit, what did it lead to? Something probably a lot better, you know? So those moments, instead of seeing them as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth. Say, okay, I just failed. I'm excited to see what this leads to. I'm excited because now I'm no longer gonna put up with this, so I'm gonna put in that work to improve upon this thing. I finally have a good enough reason
Yeah.
to do this that, you know, maybe I was too lazy to fix or whatever the case may be, or just something I hadn't known I needed to fix. Now I know I need to, and I'm gonna do it, and I can't wait to see what this leads to. So it's important to know that we all fail in life. It's not just you with whatever it is that you're going through. If you are in a period where you're failing, if you're not, that's amazing. Keep going, grind, keep your head up, and stay winning.
Yeah.
And if you are in some type of period of losing or you just hit a failure or whatever the case may be, just keep your head up and keep going, because the only real way to really lose, is to quit.
Yeah.
If you don't quit, then the failures are nothing but stepping stones. You know,
Yeah.
if this so-called failure leads to a much, much bigger win in the future, was it ever really a failure, or was it just a part of building to that success? You know, it's all completely up to you. If you look at it as a failure and you say, okay, I suck, I quit, bang, done, then it is a failure. But if you take that and you keep failing, you keep failing, you keep failing, and you keep failing, but you never quit,
Yeah.
and all those failures lead up to a massive win, was it ever really a failure? I don't think they were. You know, look at them as attempts. Okay, this attempt didn't work. Try it again. This attempt didn't work. Let me go again.
Attempts, yeah.
You know, it's not failure. They're just attempts. There's just attempts of
Yeah,
learning to
attempts, yeah.
progress, to get better at this thing. You didn't fail. The only way you fail is if you quit. If you didn't quit, then you have a chance to make it happen, and you will make it happen if you don't quit and you keep going and you learn from every so-called failure or attempt or whatever you want to call it. Just learn from it, get better each time, and use that to keep going. Then you will get to that thing. That's that place that you want to be, that item that you want, the person whatever the case is that you want, that you're working towards. You will get there if you just keep going through as many failures as it takes. And sometimes it'll take thousands. You know, Thomas Edison, what did it take? 10,000 tries to get a light bulb? You know, what if he,
Really?
5,615th try, he said, you know, I failed, I'm done with. You know? Like, they're just attempts. They're just attempts that,
Yeah,
okay, I found this way doesn't work. Let me now improve on it. Okay, this way didn't work. Let me improve on it. And you just keep doing that with no expectation of when it needs to happen. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. But you just need to keep working every day, improve, and understand where you need to be better, what needs to happen. Because if you fail, then something isn't quite right. Something might need a little bit of tweaking. Something might need a little bit of improvement. But that doesn't mean to quit. That means to just understand it, take a step back, look at it from an outside perspective, take yourself outside of whatever the situation is, look at it from an outside perspective, understand where things went wrong, what happened, and improve that, and then go again. Try it again. That
Yeah,
worked?
try
Okay.
again.
Move on to the next level. Now you have a higher problem or higher failure, or whatever you want to call it. Cool, I'm at this higher level, and now I have a higher failure. Okay.
Yeah,
Take a step back, understand what went wrong, and prove it again. And you keep just progressing that way. And before you know it, you're where you want to be. But if
yeah,
you quit at any one of the failures, it's just then that's true. That's real failure. But if you fail and fail and fail and fail, and you never quit and you keep going, you will win eventually. I promise you, you will. I know it can be tough. I'm dealing with it myself too, but you will win. You just need to keep going. You know, this is it's just the secret of life. It's just you got to push through, and that's what makes these things worth doing. Because no one else wants to do it. Because everyone wants to quit when it gets difficult, but not
yeah.
you. Don't quit. Keep going. Fail a million more
Keep
times
going.
if you
Yeah,
need to, but just keep going.
yeah,
If it's something that you love to do, something that you're passionate about, who cares how many times you fail? What are you worried about what someone thinks of you, or are you worried about how long it'll take, or whatever the case is?
yeah,
Just why does it matter? If it takes you 2 years, it takes you 10 years. When you're at that successful point with whatever it is that you want, are you gonna look back and because it took you 3 more years than that guy over there, it's no longer meaningful and no longer valid? I don't think that's a thing. Just push through. Just keep going.
yeah,
Understand that everyone is going through some type of challenge, some sense of failure, some type of thing that would defeat and get most people to quit. And a lot of people do, but not you. You don't quit. I don't quit, and you don't quit
yeah,
because you want these things in life, the things that are difficult. This is what it takes, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for a long time. Maybe not that long, but sometimes it's gonna be a long time of just sucking, and it's gonna be difficult.
yeah,
But the storm does end, and the other side of that cloud is worth every failure and every difficult point of the journey. It's worth it. Understand
yeah,
where you went wrong, improve on it, and go again. Don't
yeah.
quit.
Go again. Yeah,
Reroute
don't
it.
quit. Yeah,
Understand what happened. Just attack it a different way. Keep attacking. Don't
yeah,
stay in the fight. Do not quit.
yeah. Do not quit. Yeah,
I believe in you all. Again, I want to thank you all very much for 200 subs. This is a big milestone for me. 200 of you guys are interested in checking in with that. So that's just very grateful for that. Don't take that for granted. I
yeah.
appreciate it. Appreciate everyone. Last one of you guys. It's gonna be it for today. Appreciate you guys all for coming as always. Remember to live for the now. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh, be to try, and try again. Yeah, and don't quit. Yeah, yeah. That was follow is the beginning, not the end, by Chris L. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new. And click the bell so you can be notified when the blog in my bye. Wow. Be to try again.